स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुम्.
The same photograph was there in that program. One person asked me, "What is this? You are blessing in that photograph. But usually when you walk into the room, you do namaskar." I bow down. In photograph it shows as if you are blessing. In reality you are doing namaskar. I said, in both the activity, I do the same. When I bow down or bless, for me it is one and the same. I don't feel I am big when I bless. I don't feel I am small when I bow down. I neither feel I am superior when I bless, nor feel inferior when I bow down. Both moments I am completely centered on me. Just by being centered, even if you bow down, you will awaken the sense of respect and feeling connected in the other person. If you bless, again you will invoke the same presence or energy into that other being. If you are not centered, the blessing will look very egoistic. I always tell people, if you are not centered inside, never allow people to touch your feet. Because if people start touching your feet continuously, it's like an addiction. It feels so good. Ego is so cunning. I have seen these off-gurus. Off-gurus does not need any other punishment because they will create their own hell. All they need is little time, that's all. They don't need any other punishment. They can't be without their hell. They will feel that they are missing something if they don't create their hell. Off-gurus are the most dangerous people for themselves and for others. If you are not danger for yourself, you will not be danger for others. If you are not danger for others, you will not be danger for yourself. Being danger is, whether for you or for others, is one and the same. All masochists will be sadists, all sadists will be masochists. If you are torturing yourself, you will be torturing others. If you are torturing others, you will be torturing yourself. Torturing is a quality. With you or with others, you will be same. Accepting will be quality. With you or others, it will be same. I always tell people, accepting others without judging is not morality. It's a spiritual technique for peace, for bliss. Person who can accept others without judgment will have that same compassionate, beautiful words and inner chattering towards themselves. Towards themselves also. Because you don't use two kinds of inner chattering. Even though inside your mind you believe, for others I will show different face and for myself I will be different. I will forgive all my mistakes. I will judge only others' mistake. No, you can't. You can't. You are not that intelligent. You are not that intelligent. Intellectually, maybe you will be thinking, others I will have a different rule and torture and rule and judge and keep them all in track. For myself, I will be different. No. Judge will be the prisoner. All judges will be with the internal prison. Inside, they will be constantly judging them also, themselves. They will be constantly judging themselves. You may think, no, I know, I can be little intelligent. I judge others, but when it comes to me, I have my own game. No. Maybe superficially you are believing. If you have the attitude of judging, condemning others, you will be doing that unconsciously, continuously towards you also. It's a basic mental setup, the quality. It is not just with somebody you will be different and with you will be different. No. These half gurus are dangerous people. When they raise their hand, they feel that they are superior, that they are blessing the others. When they bow down, they feel that they are inferior. They are lower than others. It means they are not balanced in all their actions. If you are centered, your very bowing down will be so graceful. It will create so much respect in others' mind. Being centered is the base of spirituality.
स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारम्